Welcome everyone to Chess with TV, episode 209. Today is January 33rd. Okay, so it's February 2nd, 2016. We're going to do something we love doing. It's not new, but we love doing it on Chess with TV. It's called Fight the Viewership. It's where you guys get to choose what we do, really. I just take challenges of everything you can think of, and then we do that. Unfortunately, there is nothing unfortunate about this situation. So if you want to play slow chess, okay, unfortunately, we're not playing slow chess because we only have 30 minutes for this episode. So if you want to play 30 minutes per side, I'm going to say sorry because there's a few other people who wish to play. So if you want to play right now, send me a challenge. We're on the website lichess.org watching live, streaming live. So type lichess.org. You want to find me, go to community and players here at the top, and then just type in chess whiz. Now there's some tricky chess whizzes here. I mean, if you type chess, you're like, whoa, I don't even see chess whiz. Chess W gets you close, but look at these chess wazzers. You cannot trust a chess wazzer to do what you want. And if you type the I, you're in the wrong spot entirely because whiz has an H. This is something that people have been getting wrong ever since they've been whizzing. So there's a lot of chess whizzes here, including Chess Whiz 2, Chess Whiz TV, Chess Whiz Watcher, and Chess Whiz. But the real one, of course, is the one that is actually just whiz. And look at that silver trophy. I am in the top 10 of Racing Kings, and that was a tragic ending to last episode's tournament. If you want to see a spoiler, go watch episode 208. But we're right now playing the viewership. Unfortunately, there's no viewers right now, so I mean that's a viewer. And a crying baby. So we're going to play against the Grandmaster Cheslios right here. It is 1 minute and 1 second per side. I'm going to type good luck and have fun. The slow way, and there's another challenger. I like playing the closed Sicilian these days. The open, of course, is knight F3 here, and then D4. Whoops, that's not D4. D4. That's this kind of the standard way. You see that a lot more in chess. However, I like to play this way. It gives you a nice kingside attack, and besides that, it allows you to kind of get the opponent out of what they're used to doing. There's a second challenger here. We have Chess Instinct challenging as well. He's a very strong player, so I'm looking forward to playing him. And other than that, let's play some chess. So one of the fun attacks you can play here is white is queen e1, and then I bring the queen out in this direction. So that helps to get you a kingside attack. I think I'll just play d3 and then exactly what I just mentioned, the queen e1 strategy. Is there a problem here? Well, the bishop is guarded, but it's guarded by a knight that could just get taken. So let's simplify this a little bit. He has c4 with check, so let's make that not with check. Very good, very good. I have the time to do this. He's certainly not going to castle queenside. That would be too risky. Now let's play the queen e1 that we love. He's going kingside, so let's bring the queen out and start putting some pressure on it. I've got a bishop pointed this way, a knight, a queen, and a rook can lift over here as well. So I think he's got a little bit of danger that might be coming in at him. Just going to play knight g5 and f5 so that I can get the bishop in a little bit. I don't mind if he plays h6. I actually would like that because then f5. Let's open this up. Because then the pawn would be kind of exposed a little bit more. This is a strange position, to be sure. I actually think I can win this with a rook sacrifice. Isn't that awesome? Removing the defender of the h7 square. Wow, the knight used to be guarding that, but I don't see any knight. So let's just see what this move does. Oh, it does check. Well, what is this move? What is this pre-move? What is this no hands checkmate? Bam! Take that room darkening face punch. Love it. He wants to play another game. Let's play him one more game, and then we'll move on to our next challenger. This time I'm black, so it's going to be difficult to play that same opening, but we can play the Caro-Kann, which I never, ever, ever play. This opening I never, ever play. But that doesn't mean we can't play it. So with an exchange, we're back into something that is more usual. I've got a request in chat to challenge you, my Kemi, but I have to admit that I'm not going to challenge you. You have to challenge me. You have to challenge me. Sorry for the loud keyboard, but that's just the way I roll. I have wheels on my keyboard, so that it can roll properly. So I'm definitely castling kingside this game. You can see this file is very exposed. There's no pawn here, so I'm not putting my king right there. So let's just get this bishop out and get castled right now. In my matches against Blitzstream 2 episodes ago, I made the critical error of not actually castling. So it turns out you should castle. Now I've got a choice between just blocking that pin and coming out here for a little bit more adventure. I'm just going to play a little bit quieter. There's no reason to not be quiet in this position. It's really a balance game. I mean, I got the e6 pawn, he's got the c2 pawn, but other than that, we're looking at the same thing. I think I'll just kick that knight before anything problematic happens. I don't know what would be problematic, but what if he moved his bishop here, right? 2 attackers here, so I can't block that, and 2 attackers here, and he might jump it. So I'm just going to kick that knight back to where it came from, and then he'll feel silly for having ever tried knight b5. What a stupid idea, opponent. I have to move a little quicker here, so let's do this. Did you increase the stream delay? No, I didn't. Why would I do such a thing? Sure. Type it in the chat. Sure. Some people say I have increased the stream delay, but you're wrong. You're Chinese Dr. Wong, and you are also incorrect. Rook c8. So now I've brought out everything except my rooks and my queen. So let's move the queen up. This counts as developing it now that the rooks can come into their proper files. I like this square for maybe like that. But it's kind of slow. He could just take it, so I'm not too excited about that. Okay, let's take this. I kind of like shifting that over. That knight, that pawn out of the way there, and then okay, so now better take this because it was gonna hang. Hopefully there's no serious problems here. Knight, I can now move here. I have 2 seconds for the rest of the game, and there's only a 1 second increment, so now I have to pick it up a little bit, pick up the pace that is, and play much, much more quickly. Oh, I didn't need to guard that. Stupid knight. Come on, let's get going here. Now I've got the c4 square for the knight, so I'm enjoying that. Let's leave his knight there and go to my own lovely square. The only way he can kick the knight out of the square is with b3, but at that point it weakens the c pawn. Oh, I could pick that up and fork him. Okay, I guess I'll do that. This low time control. Let's see, you take this with the queen. I don't want the trades. I want it complicated. This fast time control is definitely changing things. I have no time. I need to move quicker. Oh, there goes my knight. But his knight is now trapped, so that's kind of exciting. I have to play very fast now, so that's why we're blundering left and right, but hey, it's kind of fun. Blundering is not something you get to do every day unless you're chess whiz. I basically blunder for a living, so that's pretty nice. Oh, a pawn, that's good. That's a good blunder. It's good to start with a pawn and then blunder something bigger. After you've blundered for a while, you're a more experienced blunderer. Let's not get back checkmated here. Let's just arrange everything so that I can take free stuff. Oh, I have more time than you now. Perfect. E-pawn is dead. So there were a few mistakes that game, but nothing that a little clock can't handle. I love that. 0.000, and then a tiny 0 just to show off. Oh yeah, the tiny amount of time. You don't have any of that either. GG, you are too fast. Thank you. Thank you. I pride myself in being too fast. In fact, if you visit the website, chesswiz.tv, you might notice, besides all the websites that I visit there, you might notice it says, behind my face, of course, featuring right here, featuring the fastest chess you've ever seen. I got a message the other day. They were like, dude, Chess Whiz, I saw some faster chess once, so you better take that off your website because it's not the fastest chess I've ever seen. And so, of course, I left it on. It turns out I wasn't talking to that person. I was talking to you, and I'm the fastest chess player you've ever seen because you just opened your eyes for the first time. So, by the way, I like your shows. Me too. I really like my shows. Thanks for mentioning that. Let's play Norriger. He is a strong player, but he doesn't get angry. Which you can tell because he is not a rager. That would be someone who gets angry often. He is no rager. All right, so f4 is his first move. This is half a minute, no increment, so this might be fast. This might be fast. And I wish I had my interrobang here, but all I can do is the upside down question mark. God luck, he says, so I will say you two, and let's go. So I think I'm going to put my pawns in this formation because it's something you can do fast. And at that point, then I'll just decide what to do, right? I can play these moves. Ah, now what do I do? Let's put the knight over here. Take my stuff. Whoa, okay, so now we have something to do, which is I have an open file over here. So let's move this pawn a while. Whoa, he's playing very fast, very fast. I'm getting myself forked here. That's not very good. Pick up this pawn. I think he's got some danger. The time control is so fast. Oh, take my queen with check, dude. That would have been better. Oh boy, this is really bad. This guy's fast. That was a bishop I could have taken. I need to be way faster. I gotta learn this stuff. I need to release. Okay, so the thing I need to do here is release the mouse button faster. Oh, and I'm out of time. So I watch these fast players, the guys who are actually fast, and one thing they do is they don't hold the button down. This button right here. Now, my mouse might look a little crazy, but this thing, it is a little crazy. So they let go of that thing immediately, and that's how they move so fast. It's not that they're fast like from one location to another. They're just fast in finishing the move. So I'm going to play this guy again, except he's gone, so that's disappointing. So let me get him in the chat here. I noticed you had your haircut. Me too. What was his name? Oh, there's only like 5 guys watching. Good. Another. It's a good idea to put a 1 at the end to show that you really mean it. Oh, an 11. Oops, that's a typo. Well, that was painful. That was exciting, though. Here he is, another one, another challenge. This is great, no rager. Let's do this. Okay, good luck and have fun. Nice loud keyboard. Are you ready? I got the black pieces again. This is not fair, but that's also not a problem. Let's go here. Okay, so this game we're going to play better. And the strategy is to move faster. That's pretty much the whole strategy. Oh, the French attack. I like that. Let's counter with the French defense. Okay, so faster. That's one thing we're going to do. Much faster. I'm going to play c4. That'll keep things interesting. Oops, I guess I didn't need to retreat there. Ooh, nice timing to take that, right? Oh yeah, I'm sure this is a problem for him. Oh, it's not. That's not a problem. Now you're pinned though, buddy. Oh, what's going on? That was weird. Bring that in. I got the d-pawn hanging, and bishop can come here. This is strong. This is really strong. Guess I'll take his bishop next. Oh, checkmate on f6. How often? How often? When you got them black pieces, do you just checkmate the opponent on f6? It's like 1 every million games, maybe? Which is 1,000 times 1,000, in case you want to do the math. Thank you. So what he says was well played about this game was this move right here. Really good move to take that free rook. Really, really smart. I mean, of all the moves here, that was the move. There was also this move, I guess, with check, but not as good as rook takes free rook. Nice job, ChessWiz. Okay, so next game, same opponent, we're going to be fast. So by the way, if you guys want to play ChessWiz, this is your chance. Today is Fight the Viewership Day, so just go to lichess.org, this website. You can send me challenges, and I will take them, and then you can beat me. You don't often get to beat ChessWiz because I usually am not even playing chess. I'm usually like asleep or something. So this is your chance. E4, D4, C4, B4. Actually, I'm going to stop after this many. Pin that knight. Queen E2. Oops. Nope, this is fine. Checkmate him. Checkmate him. Oh, he didn't get checkmated. Bad move, buddy. Let's just castle in here. Love this center. Close it up. Nice and fast. Oh, he's got that nice knight, doesn't he? What can I do about this? Or should I put this obnoxious bishop here? Trade these? Oops. That was stupid. That was really stupid. What an obnoxious knight. So obnob. But he has nothing he can do. Except fork me. That's all. Nice try. Oh no! I have to push that and then I promote first. And then I got check, check, and he takes that, right? Oh yeah! He's like, oh no, I have 30 seconds. I guess I better take that queen. Oh no, now I only have 2 seconds and I don't have time to take it. But I've started taking it, so I better finish. Oh no, now I only have 1 second. I'm almost done taking it, guys. Half a second. I can take that queen. I'm done. I took it. Oh no, I'm out of time. That was his thought process. Unfortunately, if I hadn't hung that queen, he would just win. Like if I was like, oh, check, right? He'd say, oh, I can just get out of check really fast and win. But here, he wanted the queen. Big mistake, buddy. Or should I say, big mistake, buddy. He could have won that game if he hadn't spent all that time taking my queen. I am so glad. Let's play one more game. No rager. And then let's see who's challenging next. Oh, it's Papayaman. Gotta love it. Because it's some kind of Chinese food, I think. Papayaman. Very delicious. One more game of this time control. This is going to be Brain Pain. So I think we'll play e6 because we always do. Ooh, the bishop e7, very safe opening. Ah. Get away. Or as they say in the Terminator, get out. Oh, I like that. It's kind of fun. Look at those pawns. Oh, you have such bad pawns, buddy. You're not my buddy. Oh, no. Oh, protected, of course. My strategic knight. What are you doing? You are crazy. Literally. Ah! There, that holds everything. Take that and fork him afterward. Which, of course, not a fork, but... I'm doing pretty good on time. And by that I mean... I'm not out of time yet. Oh, all of my pawns. That's too bad. Too bad about all of my pawns, huh? Whoa, you're crazy. Nope. Oh, he got me. That queen sacrifice, so clever. If only he hadn't left his queen there for free. I certainly could have moved quickly enough, but with that queen distracting me, I had no chance to not run out of time. He says winking face, so I will say double winking face. And by double, I mean twice of everything. Didn't expect that hard, did not. Okay, next opponent. We are now playing the Papayaman. Some delicious Papayaman. This is going to be good. So this guy has a rating, as you can see, which means he hasn't played enough, but we're not going to let that stop us. This, by the way, is not chess. You notice this word up here, atomic? That does not mean chess. It means non-chess. You can start it looking like chess, but in atomic, oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. I keep forgetting to turn off my noisemaker. Now it's much better in here. I'm sorry about that background sound. I bet you could hardly hear yourself think. You couldn't hear me think, of course, because I wasn't thinking, but you poor guy. So in atomic chess, whenever you capture something, it explodes. And so does everything around it. And so does the piece you used to capture it, like this right here. If I take it, bam, I just blow up. So that'll be kind of fun. Let's see how this goes. Let's type in chat a little bit. Someone is saying that he plays on white. He plays on white. That's interesting. I'm glad you do that. Sounds delicious. I'm going to push here. Let's see some explosions coming up soon. Next up, we have more moves in chess, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm really tempted to just take this, but I think he would just a6 and prevent any shenanigans. So let's just bring the bishop out. This is actually funny, right? So he wants to develop his pieces, but either of these squares, and I take the pawn, which will blow up whatever he moves there. So the knight can't go here or here because I would take this pawn, and same with this pawn. If you want to know how to make colored things, which by the way, everybody asks me every time I do cool red circles, they're like, Chessmas, how do you do that? And I'm like, I answered that last week. And he's like, I didn't know that you did that. And boom, I'm going to blow up this bishop. Let me decide how. Knight or bishop should blow up bishop. I think bishop. Boom. So that blows up everything around it. Check out these colors. Is that not awesome? Oh, did I mean an arrow? I did not. So everything in these squares blows up when there's a capture here, except pawns. Adjacent pawns don't, because that's a special rule. Otherwise, the whole game would be unplayable, as opposed to just white always wins. Which right now I will win for sure, because I will take this pawn, which will blow up his king, his blue king in this case. So if you hold down shift, you get red. If you hold down alt, you get blue. And both keys, you get orange. Nothing, you get green. It makes a nice target there. He's running away. So how do I blow him up now? And maybe knight here? Check it out. If he takes me, he blows up his king. And if I take this, it blows up his king. And if he goes here, then I take that and blow up his king. I guess I'll do it. King blowing up. This is not very chess-like, but... Oh, queen h5 was kibitzed. Let's go back and see when I could have done that. Oh, yeah. Good suggestion, Akram. Queen h5 would have been deadly. I mean, he's got to play king d7 just to survive. And at that point, I don't know what I would do. But let's blow up his king instead. Re, he says? Yes, I say. Re, shorter time? Okay. I am feeling great. I have only won games, except for the ones that I lost. I have won every single game today, so I'm feeling really good about that. Guys, if you want to play Chess Whiz, this is your chance because today is Would You Fight the Viewership? So you want to play me, this is your chance. I mean, usually I'm not even streaming, so this is your one chance when I actually am streaming. It's Papaya Man. No, it's not. It's Papayaman. It's delicious, delicious, delicious Chinese food. You seem to think, Papaya, that you get to choose how your name is pronounced. That is an error. You have entered the land of the internet, and here on the internet, we pronounce you however we want. And in this case, Papayaman had got no choice about it. Let's see the next move. This is a common trick that players use to try to blow up my king, but f6, the perfect defense. It took me a couple games to realize that f6 is the only move that will not lose instantly, and then knight h6 is required here, because it's such a stupid looking move. I mean, who would even do this, right? But in atomic chess, stupid is the way. And here, oh nice, 3 moves and 2 knights missing. So look at my excellent position here. Look at this. I'm taking control of this square. I'm taking control of this. Wow, Chess Whiz, you're controlling everything so well. So now, wow, you've got the same kind of domination on the queen side. This is fantastic play, Chess Whiz. I am impressed. So now here, threatening this, totally. Because when I take that, bam, to the knight, and then at that point, bam, 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 to the queen, right? Everything's going to blow, including my position. I think I'll take this, blowing up your knight. This is exciting. I've already blown up both your knights at the cost of only both my knights. So it's a pretty close game. I'll play d6 here so I don't lose my king. If you take this, it does not blow up my king. I'm loving these circles. Just loving these different colors, right? Ooh, so pretty. And now we only have bishops, so like what's gonna happen and stuff, you know? So if I have bishop g4, he has to play f3, and then I don't even know what I'm doing. Guess I'll push here. So I'll push here, and after bishop c4, I'll play bishop e6, and I think that's fine. I think that's, no, it's not, because then he'll know. No, he won't. So then I thought he would take this, blowing up this. I meant to do a red circle. But then I would blow up his king, which is pretty fun. So I'm not going to fall into that trap. Let's block this off. I'm so tempted to play this move. Like my arrows now, I love just drawing arrows. I have 1 minute left for the whole game, so I'm going to be really smart with my next move. Boom! Queen h5. Very good. Threatening checkmate, of course. It's always good to threaten checkmate. I mean, if you're not threatening checkmate, you're probably wasting your time. Now let's move here, which will also threaten checkmate. And if he takes me, his bishop goes bye-bye. So this is going to be fun. Queen at c2 will protect him, but I doubt he's going to see such a move. What just happened? Oh yeah, he blew himself up. Great. That's exactly what I wanted. Queen c2 would have sort of saved his piece there, but that's a very difficult move to find. Let's play here. See how this goes? There's no way to get free stuff in this game because when you take, you blow up. So it's not like, oh, there's a free pawn. And no, it's just, oh, there's somebody blowing up. That's pretty much it. 30 seconds for the rest of the game, so I'm going to need to play a little quicker here. Let's move the king up and over. Now let's blow this up. I'm a little concerned the way this is opening up. He's white and has the first move here. I'm not liking this, actually. Let's get some pieces activated here. Oh, I've got the check. That would be good. I want to castle queenside, actually, but then I'm worried about more things. So, but I think queenside is a safe place to be. It lets my rooks come out and start destroying. 20 seconds now for the rest of the game. Hurry. So let's type hurry to him, because I'm certainly not going to add him any time, not against a question mark opponent. It's a tough, tough situation. Who's going to blow up next? Him. Not very tough, I guess. And then here. Just castle. Here. Let's just leave that where it, no, let's play it up to here. Let him blow that up as well. Let's let these blow up. I'm hit by one object, I think. Oh, I could blow up his king. Oh, I'll just blow up his bishop. 7 seconds now. I'm hit by this thing, whatever it is. You're out of time. So, oh, actually, I hit by two things. I've got this thing and this thing. So in atomic chess in the end game, you don't even think about like my hit by a queen or a rook. Actually, those are pretty nice. But if it's close like this, you just count stuff, because when the pawn blows up, the pawn blows up. When the bishop blows up, it blows up. You know what I mean? So you just get one explosion per piece. So these are like pairings, which leaves me with these extra things, which means I'm definitely going to win, right? Because eventually he has to move his king in a check. And then he's like, no, don't promote. I'm cheating, so you won't. And then, but pretty soon he has to move again. And then, bam, I promote while he cheats. And then he's dead. So, good game. I was trying to watch all your episodes. Talk about headache. Headache. Uh-oh, 2 challengers. This is not good. How can I play both? No Rager wants to play Koth. That'd be great. But Kesky pass from position cannot pass this up. Let's open it in a new tab, except I can't. So let's translate this into English. That's a stupid button. I mean, it's already in English, stupid Chrome. And I got up to about 80. Wow. That's impressive. I want to go to here. Now check this out. Middle click on the tab. Never mind. Right click on the tab and choose duplicate, and then back button, and then leave. So now I can chat with Papayaman. Wow. I be fast. Meanwhile, I'm playing Kesky Pass in this other tab. If you're ever in a tab and you want to go to a new tab but you can't open it in a new tab, here's what you do. You wave your arms, you wish you were ChessBiz, and then you duplicate your tab with this button here. Duplicate, which you can barely read, and then you can browse around in the other tab. What's going on? So we see Kesby has no rooks and I has no queen. It's going to be interesting. I think this means Kesky can't castle. I don't think kings can just fly like this. Meanwhile, this guy's talking. It will take forever. Yeah, I stream faster than a human can watch. You must become a dolphin. Sometimes I say things that don't make sense, and that would be when I'm talking. So you kind of have to just bear with me. I found some pictures of you on the web. Oh, nose. That says nose. So let's adjust that. Oh, Hans. Oh, Hans. Pictures of me. Oh, Hans. Yeah, that doesn't even have a meaning, so we should assign a meaning to that and say that Hans actually means nose. It's N-O-E-S, of course, which is short for no. It's very short. Nose. You are a... What are you? I'll just leave that. I'll just leave that. He can figure out what he is. He probably already knows what he is, so I don't have to tell him. So, bye. And then I'll just leave him. Bam! He's been spying on me. That's not very nice. I don't know what those B's meant, but there's probably like brilliantly bad. It's probably what that stood for. So that was very dubious. There's a word that I don't even know. There is a word I don't know. Words people don't know. I should look that up. I feel kind of weird about this position because after check, and then he takes this. I can't block with my queen because I haven't got one, so I guess I'll take this way. Maybe he won't check me now. So that'll be a little bit better. I can't wait to castle. He'll never castle. Words people don't know. The nice thing about streaming is you can stream whatever you want. So here's some words people don't know. Let's stream those. Why not? 25, that's a lot of words. Okay, then the first word is grin. Gurn? Gurn, that's not grin. Man, there's a typo right there. Yerd, to beat with a stick. I got that. Okay, so now I need to find a stick and I can start yerding. That sounds fantastic. Seems like a good word to know, because if someone's like, what are you doing, man? Ouch! You can be like, I'm yerding, of course. And then he'll say, oh, yerding. Isn't that one of those 25 words I don't know? Thanks for explaining why you beat me with a stick. At least you know what yerding means. So the next time you're beating someone with a stick, you can explain it to them. What are you doing? Move that back. Stop it. What else do we have here? Dendrophilius, loving trees enough to live in them. Man, these are some unusual words. I have never felt dendrophilius, but perhaps dendrophilus. Oh, I'm mispronouncing that. Perhaps I will someday, and I will know what to say. I will not say I love trees enough to live with them. That would take so long. I could save time by just saying I am feeling autodendrophilus right now, which is, by the way, when you love trees to yourself, as opposed to like loving someone else's trees. Auto meaning self. You know what I mean? Like an autobiography is a biography of self. Bography, it's where your biography falls in the bog. It's bad. So there's a word you should know. Everybody knows this word on ChessWiz TV. It is the word defenestrate. It's an important word. I'm sure you will have a use for this word. To defenestrate means to throw out a window, and most of you live in places with windows. Not all of those have glass in them. Some of them are just empty, but the better to defenestrate because you can throw things out windows better when there's no glass, so you don't have to do much cleanup afterward. No, rook. I think you're dead because you can't castle. I can't wait to destroy you. Let's play my knight up. Dendrophilus, I have never felt, but to defenestrate, I have felt so strongly. I'm like, what is this stupid computer? And then I'm like, I'm just defenestrating this thing. And I do, and I feel so much better. Defenestrating a computer will really improve your life. But I prefer an older model, just in case I end up needing it later. Knight f2. There's also the word which I learned many years later, to auto-defenestrate, which of course means to throw oneself out of a window. It's a very useful word, although I wouldn't recommend auto-defenestrating from 3rd floor or higher on buildings. I would say the 2nd floor is really the top floor you should auto-defenestrate if you like chess, because if you auto-defenestrate from the 3rd floor or higher, you won't be playing any more chess. That's the one downside. Is your mic usually this sensitive? I could turn it down with my down knob. Oh, how about now? It's less sensitive now. What do you think? Very nice. 96 or knight h7. Wow, knight h7, that's such a cool knight. It will do nothing. So I'll go here. So he's noticing there's a problem with never castling, and that is that your king stays there. And I think that this open file across from his king could be a problem. As soon as I should have played that last move, actually. Should have played it last move. Look at this. Rewind a little bit. Rewind. Look at this. Check. Instant victory. And also check. Right? He has nothing he can do. And then I clean up this knight whenever I feel like it, which is right afterward. I wish I had. Okay. All the rooks on this file. Okay, this is a pretty good score now. Let's play there, or maybe here's a pretty good score, attacking this 3 times. I'll do that, because he doesn't even have 3 defenders unless he counts his king. I would not count my king if I were you, considering it's about to be dead. Oh, he's counting it. Fantastic. Let's just cement that knight in there and see what happens next. This should be good. I wish I could play a rook f2. That would be checkmate, guys. I have to figure out a way to play rook f2. Maybe this way. Ah, I can't get there. That's going to be check, and he'll escape the checkmate. No. Okay. Now, what piece am I not using to be awesome right now? It appears that I'm maximally awesome. This is a problem. I wish to increase my awesomeness, and I am already at max level. I need to get one of them things that goes to 11. What do I do? Maybe c4. If he takes, then bishop takes, and I've got another attacker here. But then again, he could move his knight here if I do that. Let's just do this. Doing nothing. Doing nothing. This looks nice, or this. I'll play here. This pawn could be a weakness now. I mean, I could attack it, right? So I think this is good for me. In fact, maybe I'll push here. No, I won't. Change my mind. I'll take this pawn for free. I don't know why he threw that away. But now that I have a pawn, should I take this? I don't think I should. Let's just play pawn here, holding these pawns, and then I can... Oh, there's no increment, guys. So I have 1 minute for the game, so I'm going to step it up just a little bit. And by that I mean improve the quality of my moves, but I'm also going to step it up. And by that I mean move a lot faster. So we're going to step it up while stepping it up right now. Oh, I should have played knight here, because this pawn would be doubly attacked if only once they defended. I think his strategy to throw his f-pawn away wasn't the best when he just gave that away. I think he should have just kept that pawn, because now he's dead. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 and I got that one. So what's left now? Not very much if you consider that you're the white pieces. But if you're black, you got lots of stuff. I mean, there's like this pawn right here. Oh, there's this pawn right here. There's lots of things. So let's get the king out here. Important part of an endgame of a chess game is to use your king. Unfortunately, this is our last game because we're out of time. But let's learn one new word before we win. And the word is Ribizube, ivory from a walrus. Man, these words are so useless. I haven't talked about ivory from a walrus in like decades. The last time I talked about that was 1984, and I wasn't even born yet. I was like, walrus, ivory. And I was, yeah. So I don't think I'm going to be needing that word. In fact, I've already forgotten it. That's how useless it is. But maybe you guys are constantly ruminating, which is chewing, on ivory from a walrus. If that's true, I'm glad you now know that the name is Vibizibbe. It's going to come in handy. I'm sure of it. So I don't know what this guy's doing, but I'll take this pawn now. Ooh, I guess I'll promote over here, since this area has an enemy king. 30 seconds. Did I say 30 seconds? I meant 30 seconds. Oh, he resigns. Good game. That was fantastic. GG. That was great, actually. It was a very unusual game to have rooks instead of queen, but not being able to castle, that was one downside. And then this is bad. You should just keep this pawn here, really. Although I do see why you pushed it to help hose up that position. Hose it up with your hose, right? But then you suicided this pawn. Yeah, maybe you could hold on. But I really like black's position because he's doing all the attacking, so that's nice. But I think this is better for for the player missing the queen. Not only can I do some castling, but I'm ahead because 2 rooks is worth 10 points and a queen is only 9 points. And a queen, guys, this is a little secret for you, is only worth 8.99 points, whereas a rook is worth 4.99. Did you know that? That bishops are 3.01? And so they're just rounded to the nearest bleh. Rooks are slightly less than 5, and queens are, I don't know, it just depends on the position, right? They can be more than 9, but you shouldn't just take that as a perfect, like, oh, it's exactly even because it's our 2 rooks against the queen pawn. Often those 2 rooks can be better because they can attack with 2 thingnesses, and the queen and pawn are not the same. But it just depends on the position, so you should just know that. Okay, great. So next up, we have ChessWhiz TV is coming up next, and that is going to be here at the website, chesswiz.tv. You can click schedule and find out that a bunch of question marks are happening. I'm working on this part, right? Okay, guys. But next episode, we're playing C4 anti-chess, which is going to be so much fun because in anti-chess, you try to lose all your pieces, and I have never in my life played C4 as my first move in anti-chess, so we're going to try this new anti-chess opening and just see how it goes. It's going to be kind of fun. I've been practicing anti-chess a lot, so if you go back 80 episodes, you're going to see blunderous anti-chess play. But if you watch next episode, Thursday at 4 p.m. GMT, you are going to see, well, I guess you'll see more blunderous play because that's the way ChessWhiz goes. Oh, it says bye. I guess I have to stop talking. This has been ChessWhiz TV. Thanks for watching.